Hello, my name is Renee Lacey. I'm the Executive Director at CAMEO Models Internationale. My company is a member agency of the Modeling Association of America International in New York City. It's where our company has actually earned over 458 international fashion awards and over 50,000 in educational scholarships to the New York Conservatory of Dramatic Arts. Tonight, what I want to do on this is module number 4, dressing for success, dress to impress, be determined to win. I want to talk to you about how to find your greatness and how to change in your dress. When it comes to presenting on your social media platforms or presenting on job interviews or presenting for major presentations to corporate clients to win big contracts, let's talk to you about your greatness and change in your dress. Right here, right now, I want you to get ready for positive change. I want you to change your mind, change your thinking, change your choices, because it will certainly change your direction and it will change your life. How do you find your greatness? Well, your greatness lies within your passion. Your greatness lies within your passion. I said it, your greatness lies within your passion. You align your sole purpose with your personality, and your true passion will come alive, and you start to achieve your greatness. Your hidden clues are hidden all around you, such as finding greatness on a treasure hunt around your home, or what are the things you really love about yourself, or what are the things that you did as a child that you no longer do. Your greatness lies within your passion. What really gives you a charge, and what people, what family members, what celebrities are you influenced by in this life right here, right now? What is important to you? Is there a fantasy that you don't want to tell anyone about? What are you really passionate about? What would you do if you could not fail? What would you do if money was not a concern? And what would you regret not having done if this was the last day of your life? Your greatness lies within your passion. Your greatness lies within your passion. Your greatness lies within your passion. You know, when it comes to your personality and your dress image, we speak a lot about that at the agency in reference to getting ready and prepared for social media platforms, for castings with clients and what have you. So here's some tips. Here's some tips to help you with your do's and your don'ts when it comes to your fashion presentation, your dress presentation. You know, your clothing says a whole lot about you on your job interview or at work or on your castings and even on your platforms of your social media when you come on to do your lives. Your clothing communicates who you are or your position or your status and the company and all that you represent. Remember, if they don't like the messenger, they won't like the message. I would encourage you all to check your settings when you're getting ready to do your lives. Check your lighting, check your backgrounds, and prepare your content before you come on to do your live presentations. The way that you dress is your key to success. Your dress creates the look or the credibility and the confidence in today's environment on your social media and in your workplace. The term impression formation, it's formed within the first 3 to 4 seconds of meeting someone. Within the first 30 seconds of that encounter, 11 assumptions are made about individuals that we meet, including on our social medias, as to whether or not you can hold that attention of that platform or not, all by the way that you dress. Well, here are those 11 assumptions that people assume about you. The assumptions include whether or not you are married, your marital status, your overall occupation, your overall educational attainment, your economic level, your economic heritage, your social status, your overall sophistication, your moral character, your educational heritage, your trustworthiness, and your future success. Research shows that individuals are likely to be attracted to people that dress similarly to themselves. The reason for this is that similarity in dress infers equity in attitudes and beliefs and values. When you dress for your presentations or your interviews or your castings, you should always wear power colors. And though power colors, if you didn't know it, are navy gray and black, navy gray and black. These are the colors that make the statement of confidence about you. Colors that you should not wear are brown, red, and green. These are called your secondary colors, or colors that show a lack of self-confidence. Appearance is not the only thing that is important when you are making your presentations on your social media platforms. You're getting ready to do your live platforms, or going out on a job interview, getting ready to make a great presentation to a client. But you should exhibit good eye contact and a strong handshake and a positive walk and a positive way that you talk. These first impressions will be lasting ones of personal empowerment and a good self-image and a good self-confidence. Before you dress, practice good personal hygiene before you present yourself online and in person at an interview. I always encourage that, yes, we always have to take care of personal hygiene, but now we have to actually take care of washing our hands more and wearing a mask and being in social distancing even more. But I always encourage that shower or that bath, and men should shave and really master taking care of your beards. And ladies, you should shave too, under the arms, and shave your leg areas, and everyone using deodorant and brushing your teeth and cleaning your elbows and your knees. My mother never let me leave the house with ashy elbows and ashy knees, and she always said your knees need to be the same color as the rest of the skin on your leg, and grooming your hair and having long hair. When I was a child, I mean, my mother took the time to braid those braids all the way down my back. And ladies, keep in a fresh pedicure, excuse me, when you wear your open-toed mules and your sandals. You know it's summertime and it's time to take care of those feet. And ladies, be sure that your sandals fit your foot, and your heels should never hang over your shoe. And ladies, wear a closed toe pump when you go in for a first-time impression with a client. Close up your toes. Yeah. After you get the job, you can relax a little bit. Special note, to win in the job, to win on these platforms, sometimes body piercings and tattoos are turn off to some of my clients. Sometimes not. It depends on the client. It depends on the presentation. But this could be a turn off, and it could be a turn off to a potential employer that you're trying to attract. So be careful about that. What you do in your personal time, that's your personal business. Okay? The condition of your clothing is also crucial when you're coming online and you're interviewing, and to keep your outfits in really good condition. Somebody's always looking. You're on social media, everybody is looking. The boss is always looking. So don't break the rule of etiquette when you're coming on. There should be rules of etiquette when we come online. And I just want to say this. So ladies, when you're wearing a top, we see the tops. Keep your bra straps under your clothes. Keep them under. Nobody wants to see any of that. Nobody wants to see that. And check for stains and on the cuffs and under the arms. We can see the tops, and we can see if there's stains all around or under your arms. We can see that. Absolutely. Brush your clothing, and if you can't afford to get your clothes to the cleaners, brush them out. Check for hemlines on your pants and on your skirts, and check for I'll say iron out your clothes. If you can't iron them out, throw them in the dryer. Get the wrinkles out before you come online. Check for rips and lost buttons before you come online live. And hot steam, it always removes the wrinkles. And check for spills and spots and stains before you come online. We can see those things. Yes, you can. Air out your clothes. Air them out if you can't afford the cleaners. And ladies, if you're wearing your hosiery, always check for runs in your hosiery, and men, check for holes in your socks. Always, always, always. On your underwear, I said it before, check for the types of tops and blouses and all that you are wearing, and keep your underwear and everything invisible and under. Nobody wants to see it. Keep your underwear under your clothes. Nobody wants to see it. And keep your underwear clean. Nobody wants to smell it. Nobody. Nobody. Your accessories. Check for the shaping of the brim of a hat if you happen to be wearing a hat. Your shoes should always be cleaned and shine. Your purse is always shaped and unscuffed. Your hosiery should never ever sag. And your gloves and your scarves and your jewelry should always be neat and clean and fresh at all times. Your do's and don'ts for coming on live and going into interviews and seeing clients in persons. Don't ever come into my studio, my offices too dressy or too flashy or too provocative or too casual or fussing over yourself. Take care of yourself at home before you come into the office. Take care of yourself. Give yourself ample time before coming on to do a live to actually present a nice dress look, a nice dress presentation. There is a business dress, there's a business casual dress, there's a dressy casual dress, there's a sporty casual dress, and you could look neat and sharp in any of those dress images that you decide to choose. Put some thought into it. Put some thought into it before you come on. Here's some tips to remember. Ladies, never ever wear tight mini dresses or red on the first time coming in on an interview. You may wear red on that first time interview and you're interviewing with a woman, but the woman won't hire you. You know why? You're making her feel intimidated because you're making her feel that you want her job. And maybe you do, but that's not the first impression that you want to make the first time coming in. So don't wear red lipstick or red nails or a red dress on a first time interview when you're interviewing with a woman. And you may wear red when you're interviewing with a man. And you might get hired for that job when you're interviewing with a man, but the man might hire you for all the wrong reasons. Wear red after you've landed the job opportunity. Men never wear tight suits or short jackets or short ties. Check yourself before you leave the house. Be at least 15 to 20 minutes early. It should be the same way when you're preparing for your live content, when you're coming on live. Prepare yourself 2-3 days ahead of time. You can prepare your content a week ahead of time to know what you're going to be delivering week after week after week, and you never feel rushed, and you never feel behind, and you never feel like you're coming on at last minute and not getting and presenting your content exactly right because you haven't been prepared. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Maintain excellent posture. It helps to keep and project your excellence in your speech. Research. Research your product. Research the services. Research your topic before you begin to deliver. It's important. And research the company that you plan to interview with. It's important to be knowledgeable of who you plan to be hired by. Know a little bit of something about them. Learn a little something about your potential new boss. Absolutely. Find out if they like to go fishing. Find out if they like to vacation in the Bahamas. Find out if they love to read. Find out. You can. Yeah, information is posted just about everywhere. You can Google. Google knows everything. Review your tough questions and practice your presentation. It's something that I desire of my team. We practice our presentation. Our presentations are written. I guess that comes from my radio days and being a script and copywriter. But we all believed in radio to be ready and prepared for radio. And so I bring that expertise to my platform at CAMEO Models Internationale and our television platform and our live broadcast platforms. Absolutely. Coming prepared. Reviewing tough questions, knowing how to answer them, and you review them over and over and over again until you feel like, yeah, I've nailed it. I've got this. So let me encourage you. Dressing for success. It is the ability to dress to show off the content of your character, not your assets. Remember, when you dress like an executive, act like an executive, you will be treated like an executive. This has been a power moment with Renee Lacey in presenting your overall dress for success, dressing for respect, and being determined to win. I am available for seminar bookings for schools, for organizations, for businesses, for churches. Yes, I am. You can find me at my website, www.cameomodelonline.com. Write me there, and I'll be glad to connect with you. Now, in leaving you, I'll encourage you here. Believe in yourself and use your imagination and visualization to see your dreams coming true, and affirm the fact that ain't nothing or nobody gonna stand in your way. And use your enthusiasm. You know what they say when you use your enthusiasm. Watch out, because you can catch it from yourself. Now, with everything you do it with excellence.